Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we're going to be going over all the next upcoming potential PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Switch OLED, and all that good stuff, restocks, but as well, we're also going to be going covering up kind of what happened throughout this week, kind of catching you guys on up in case you guys missed some stuff, because it's actually overall been a very crazy and somewhat really wonky week, mainly because we just got off of the Black Friday and Cyber Monday kind of hype going on over here. We did have a few drops. We also have quite a few drops to be on the lookout for throughout these next upcoming few weeks. Also a little bit of walk-ins too as well, which we'll probably go and cover, especially tomorrow morning. But overall, this has been kind of a really weird, strange week. So we're going to go talk about this if you guys were a part of this week and had a chance to get your consoles overall. Feel free to leave a comment down below, send me a picture on Twitter, send me a YouTube comment, whatever you guys want to go and do. And as well, if you guys have actually still been on the lookout for your consoles, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, whether it's for the PS5 giveaway and also for all the future news, because we'll be covering up some future potential drops that we're on the lookout for throughout the probably next week or so. And as well, we'll probably go a little bit more in-depth probably on the weekly video you guys usually are used to on the Mondays. As well, we also do have the Twitter and Twitch stream down below if you guys want to follow. Like I said, you want to tweet me some pictures or all that good stuff, you guys are super welcome to. As well, make sure you guys go and follow up on Twitch just to hang out and chill. Weeble, sign up for Weeble, deposit $100. You guys go get free stack, free money. Coinbase, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. Those are always linked down below. And let's go down the video itself and leave a like and comment down below. So, as you guys can probably go and tell, we actually had a very kind of weird week. Going to start off this week with a nice Walmart restock that went on over on Monday. Was pretty good. I think it was pretty solid. I think a lot of folks out there actually had a chance to go get their consoles with the Walmart Plus subscription plan. And basically everything went overall pretty good, besides some hiccups, some delays, which we may want to go and cover up a little bit more throughout this entire weekend, because we also had a lot of canceled orders too as well. But I will go and stand by, the canceled orders were phenomenal because a lot of them were in regards to PS5 scalpers and basically people who have bought out multiple consoles. We didn't really see too much in regards to the Xbox itself too with that. It was like an alright-ish time just throughout the week with Walmart. But the one kind of big thing to note is that if you guys saw a video earlier on this morning, we actually did go and have a Walmart next drop confirmed, and I do believe that should be like theoretically next week, sort of ish. It kind of depends on how you take your next week's overall. We'll probably have a few more videos in regards to updates on that, but Walmart should probably be going to do another restock this upcoming Saturday, next Saturday, not tomorrow. So at least we have some pretty good movement mixed on in, and we'll keep on tracking the website to see if there's any other also online restocks and stuff like that mixed on in, although that was our kind of big boy on the actual week. The other kind of big boy too as well, which was on the Target restock, which we actually did go and finally have after many copious amounts of videos, leaks, warehouse leaks, employee leaks, all that good stuff mixed on in. We did actually go and have our nice little Target restock. So with that, we also did go and see quite a few big batches of Xboxes also show up, which will probably be a big focus. We'll probably cover a lot of this stuff in tomorrow morning's video once we kind of go and collect a lot of our thoughts and put a lot of stuff together. But when it comes to Target, the PlayStation 5 restock went pretty good, both disc and digital. A little bit of issues, of course, obvious little hiccups mixed on in. But when it came to the Xboxes, we are still seeing loads and loads of them. So very nice to go and see when it comes to Target. We'll probably be expecting maybe another restock before Christmas is all done, in probably the next maybe 2 weeks or so. We'll try to keep on tracking information as we keep on seeing stuff and as more stuff kind of comes on out. But when it comes to all the Xboxes too, this weekend should probably be a pretty good weekend for it. We do keep on seeing people getting pictures. We keep on people getting their consoles. We keep on seeing people getting their hookup when it comes to everything. So I'm very hypeful and pretty hopeful for this upcoming week, which should hopefully turn out pretty good for almost all of you guys. Same with the Switch OLEDs. We've been seeing those in stores. Same with Walmart, GameStop, and Best Buy. Kind of periodically and just kind of depending on the area and region. But again, it's very nice to go and keep on seeing Xboxes kind of floating on the shelves for pretty much everyone out there looking for some. And the same thing with the Halo, not the Halo, I keep on saying Halo, the Xbox also fridges too as well. We keep on seeing those sporadically throughout this. So this weekend will be a big one to be on the lookout for when it comes to Target or just walk-ins and general information and stuff like that. Plus potential canceled orders for any PlayStation 5s that were never picked on up, because they do sometimes have very small amounts of stock available for all that stuff in general. So very nice to see that. As well, now for some other big boys, Best Buy. Best Buy, legitimately, I cannot even go and tell you what is going on with Best Buy itself. We did not go and see Best Buy this entire week, and we also did not see them the entire week before. Makes literally no sense, mainly because we're all waiting for more Halo Infinite potentials, as well as also PS5s, PS5 disc editions, Xboxes on their own, and we have basically seen nothing. It's really weird. We have some internal leaks. We actually made a video before discussing that some warehouse consoles have more so have stock and should be actually more so allocating stock on out to other various store locations, to the point where I'm probably going to just assume that Best Buy will have a very nice week next week, and if not, God only knows. At least we did know that Target was pretty good, and that was kind of our big focus for this week. But Best Buy kind of dropped the ball. They didn't do anything for Black Friday for consoles, nothing for Mondays, and they also really haven't done any good total tech restocks, which why would someone be paying now the $200 subscription when they can't even go and utilize it in the first place? It makes no sense to me. It's almost a little bit on the disappointing side, I would say, and I'm not really sure exactly their thought process on what's going on. So I'm 100% going to give you guys more updates throughout the weekend if we hear any. But overall, Best Buy should be kind of hopefully a good drop and good drop potential for throughout this upcoming week. And I'm a little bit disappointed on them in general. We also did go and see some nice little Amazon movement these past 2 weeks or so for pretty much every console besides the Halo Infinite. But I do want to remind you guys, we do sometimes see weekend restocks too as well. Not too often, but even as of last time, we didn't even have Amazon go do a weekend restock. So that's why I'm kind of saying maybe be a little bit on the extra lookout for it, mainly because we're probably watching for it. Some stock might be there. Although since we have had Amazon restocks not that long ago, probably a little bit on the unlikely side for this week. As well, weekend as well. Same thing too as well when it comes to GameStop. We saw like very weird stuff. We had like the kind of completely outside their cycle. I also PS5 drop and also a weird Xbox drop throughout this week. Nothing good, nothing crazy, but they did also have a lot of allocated stock for basically when it came to Thanksgiving, like that Thanksgiving walk-in event itself. So it wouldn't surprise me too much if we kind of had like maybe even like a quieter next week for GameStop. Best Buy seems very likely, Target seems unlikely, Walmart seems kind of middle likely depending on all that stuff. And as I mentioned too as well, GameStop might have some weird drops mixed on in, but I think they might be trying to recover from their really big holiday event. Like once again, we'll get more information throughout the weekend and probably have a weekly video too as well out for all of you guys. So that's pretty much it for I think all the big boy retailers, but we also did have some other kind of mid-tier guys kind of going floating good. We had a lot of walk-in stuff, which once again, I'll probably cover up pretty more intensively throughout this weekend, mainly because walk-ins are usually good for the weekends themselves. But we saw like Xbox Series X Halo Infinite Editions pretty much popping up everywhere. We saw a lot of other various restocks going out for even PlayStations, kind of showing up in like just really weird various places. We saw a lot of military locations getting and receiving stock. So it's kind of weird because it does almost seem like the Xbox Series X Halo Infinite Editions more so kind of seem on the walk-in side, and we haven't really seen too much information or leaks in regards to, well, any of these big retailers discussing their next dropping plans, which makes me kind of sad because your boy wants to go and, well, obviously go get my Halo Infinite Xbox. So, but we actually did see a lot of walk-ins going on. We'll probably go a little bit more in depth, as I mentioned, probably tomorrow morning as we kind of recap all the information, get more information, or even do a little bit more research. But we've been seeing stuff still with Fred Meyers. Believe it or not, we keep on seeing stuff floating on in. Same thing too as well with Kroger's and Fred Meyers, both of them together for PS5s, military with both PS5s and Xboxes. A little bit of Staples news as well. BJ store locations are also still receiving stock as we're seeing. We're going to be very carefully on the lookout for PC Richards mixed on in with all the other various maybe Meijer store locations, because there might also be having a chance for a second chance, which we actually might go and cover up throughout this, maybe like throughout this weekend as we get more information. Because I also might be a part of that random second chance group because I got my Xbox Series X canceled mixed on in, but at least I did go get my nice little Meyers gift card too. We also did still see a few places like Antonline that did go do a double drop for the PS5s, which will definitely go and bump up the likelihood for an Xbox restock as of next week. We also did basically had not that much for the Microsoft and PS Directs. We saw a few emails floating around for the Microsoft Directs, which was kind of nice. We did see some people go and confirm and get some good old consoles. PlayStation Directs, besides at the very, very start of this week, was very, very kind of lame. But I do kind of think a lot of this stuff was kind of more so focused on, we had the Black Friday, we had the Cyber Monday, everything went pretty good with both of those drops. We're feeling good, vibing good with that. And then the part two of it is that you kind of have to have a breather after all these restocks kind of go and happen. And you have that like a little bit of a lull time going on. And that would actually kind of make a lot of sense because like we probably have to have the other regions and other areas have to go get some stock. We had a lot of these big places that probably had stock 2-3 weeks ago, and they were hoarding it and waiting for it for the Black Friday drops. And overall, we're still kind of at least seeing some good news on the way, such as like the Walmart walk-in events. And overall, at least we had like our Target drop throughout this week. So it wasn't the best week, wasn't the worst week. And at least we had a lot of these mid-tier places going on, and we should have a lot of good walk-ins going on. So I'll probably do a little bit more in-depth throughout this weekend for some walk-in restocks. But overall, it wasn't the world's worst week. We saw a lot of people get some dubs. So if you guys are a part of that, send me a tweet, send me a message. If also as well, if any of you guys did not, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. And for our PS5 giveaway, I'll try my best to give you guys all the updated information we could possibly go and give you guys. As well, also the Twitter and Twitch stream down below. If you guys want to follow, sign up for Weeble, deposit $100. You guys go get free stock and free money. Coinbase, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. And I'll see you guys probably tomorrow morning for some more walk-in news and everything else going on for the weekend as well. Love you guys.